For preparing.
Setting up. Right. I'll call to order then the Wyoming County Business Systems Corporation meeting for November 14th, 2024. We have the same participants. We're here for the IDA meeting immediately preceding this meeting, so I'm not going to do a roll call. And everybody has been given a copy of the minutes from our last meeting of October 10th. And the financial reports for October. Give everybody a minute to look at those. No discussion. I'll entertain a motion to approve the board meeting minutes. Do I have such a motion? Move to accept minutes. Do I have a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. All right, we have the financial report. I've already mentioned it, but I'll ask Robin to once again point out any highlights that we should be concerned.
Thank you, Chairman. We start out the month with $1,313,078 in the bank. We brought in some fees and interest earned, along with our monthly principal payments. We only had a little bit in expenses as far as the legal fees, and we paid out, like Jim said in his report, the King Dairy loan, paid out $60,000 in loan proceeds to the gain. And we also, from our last meeting where we would approve the grant awardees to have the anticipation notes. There was 3 of them that we paid in October of $20,000. So another 60,000 went out there. We ended up the month with 865,191 in the bank, cash in hand, and then 360,725 and a CD and invested funds.
Does everyone understand what the CDBG map grant anticipating if they're all there? I know we use acronyms and way too often.
No, I don't know.
So these state grants that were given $20,000 a shot require that the grant awardees have to pay the money up front to do the project. They don't have $20,000 to do the project, so we're giving them a grant anticipation of $20,000, not charging them a fee or anything, just loaning them the money so they can get their money into their project, and then when they get their check from the state, they pay off for them the cash.
The first action item is 2A.
Well, can we get a approval of the financials?
Oh.
One second.
Favor? Aye. Let's go back to 2A.
Yeah, so the micro enterprise grant, which we worked with the county on securing. The BAC is administering that program. As you know, you approved several $20,000 grants at a previous meeting. We have 2 more for consideration by the board. Their descriptions or summaries are in your board packet. Maker Movement LLC. There's a young man by the name of Parker Bray, who's the sole member of that business. He's also a sign maker. You know, he is the grandson actually of John Schultz. Schultz's feed mill over in Sparkersville. Tom Schultz is his uncle. He has purchased some 50 acres of land from his grandfather. He has a building that he's working out of now over there, and his latest endeavor is to create these little what I call kits that are broken down like wooden things that he markets to homeschool kids, and the kits are bought by the homeschool teachers, and they teach the kids how to assemble and put together small construction projects using hand tools and things like that. He has 2 or 3 different kits that he's offering right now. But he calls it a maker movement, and he's really passionate about making sure some of our young people know how to work with their hands and how to use equipment instead of just like video games and things of that nature. So he's come in and asked for a $20,000 grant. He's going to be having his business in the existing building. The land has not quite yet closed. Once the property is closed, he also came in for a loan from the business center to put up an addition on the building. So he will be expanding on the footprint of the building. In the same building is a photography business. Olivia D'Amato. Olivia happens to be his, full disclosure here, his girlfriend. She's a very successful photographer. She had over 50 shoots last year, primarily weddings and things of that nature. So she's coming in and asking for a grant. She wants to expand her business. And so she's going to be setting up her studio in the existing facility until the new building is built. Both of these projects have been vetted by Sickerman Group, who did the kind of the underwriting and assessment of these projects, including examination of all financial statements and documents. They subsequently then went to our micro enterprise committee, which is the one that is sending a recommendation to this board for approval of these 2 additional projects. If the board is interested in approving these, we would also ask whether or not they take advantage of it, but at least authorization for grant anticipation notes for both of them if they desire. They were, both of them just graduated from our fast track program. They're very impressive. He's have a master's degree from St. Bonaventure. Very sharp. And, in my opinion, I think he's one of our up and coming shining stars when it comes to businesses and entrepreneurs in this county. We need to keep those people here, young smart ones. To take over for us old ones that are losing all their mind and hair.
Are there more grants anticipated or?
Yeah, so we gave out at the last board meeting, what was it, 100,000? This is 140. We're allowed up to $255,000.
We have,
Balance, the original one was 255, these 2 come out of it, one's for.
Yes.
Okay.
and we do have other applicants in the pipeline that are being reviewed right now, and then some of them are waiting to get their site set or their location set and some other things, but if all goes well, we've pretty much spent the whole grant already. So,
The pipeline's full,
so
so
yeah, pipeline's full.
And then they have to go through the enterprise program?
they have to go, yes. Yeah.
Well,
Paid
if they don't go through the fast track training, we were able to set up through SBDC a business training class that was acceptable by the OCR or the, CDBG program.
And this grant came from the state.
It's actually HUD money that comes through the State of Office of Community Renewal, through the county, to the BAC.
That sounds simple.
So with that, comes
That's good.
so with that comes the requirements for low to moderate income owners or low to moderate income jobs. must be created. Yes. So we'll be knocking on the door of the county probably, because I think this money's gonna be gone in no time, and I think there's sufficient interest to do another one of these.
A couple of them are in our mentorship program, fine tuning their numbers with projections, so they're really getting all our services. Make sure they understand what they're.
Great.
Five of the participants that graduated from a fast track class a couple weeks ago are grant applicants, so.
The Sickerman underwriting that comes out of grant fees.
Yes, they get an administration fee of $45,000.
It's a $300,000 grant. 45,000 goes toward Sickerman's consultant fees or administration fees, and then 255 through to the grants.
Good program.
I have a motion to approve the grants as well as a grant participation loan. Requested.
Yeah, second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And is there any other business?
Well, they did.
Before the.
No, I think we're gonna get you out of here early.
Do I have a motion to adjourn? You understand the next meeting is December 12th, following the monthly IDA meeting.